So within the past week, the developers Asmo and Bad CC had decided to remove the casino from Roblox Jailbreak. They technically renamed it to the Crown Jewel. Um, the main reason why they had done this was mostly because they don't want to be 13 plus and they want to have the game for all ages, but I personally will say, like, I think Jailbreak is better um with being 13 plus instead of all ages. And here is one of my main reasons why. It's obviously kids, for example. There'll be less toxic kids because they're not really younger. They don't get really they can't really have access to Jailbreak anymore. So, Jailbreak will get less toxic because there's less, children, complaining about being arrested. Making it, just promptly better for, the community. It will definitely make the community better. Now, obviously, there's gonna be people who obviously, bypass the age limit, but, what are we supposed to do about those? We really can't, we really can't do anything about that. That's really Roblox's problem. And, yeah, it's not really, Benemo's problem with that. And it's like, it doesn't really matter at all because, again, people will just bypass the age limit, so, like, why care? Why care? So it's like, yeah. I just think, like, obviously a lot of people are gonna say, yeah, well, Jailbreak's a kid's game. And, it won't be, that easy for, people to, it'll kill the player base because, kids will not be allowed in Jailbreak. But I would say that, yeah, in the long term, it will. But, I think in the long term, it won't kill Jailbreak players. In the short term, it will. But in the long term, I think, Jailbreak will, greatly expand from this. Because, Roblox, Jailbreak would, have, access to, better features. For example, like, casino, maybe more realistic weapons, maybe more realistic robberies, making, the game more interesting. Like, truly, one of the main complaints, about, Roblox Jailbreak right now is, literally how dry it is. I truly believe that, this will no longer make Jailbreak dry. Because, having 13 plus means, like, Asmo and Bad CC will have, less limits on their own game, causing the game to greatly expand. Yeah. Okay, that's a good 3v1 right there. Yeah, where was I? I think it would greatly expand, Jailbreak a lot more because, Roblox will set up less limits, so, Asmo could, like, bring back the casino, for example. Because, it's interesting, having a casino in Jailbreak. Who even knows? Maybe if they made Jailbreak 17 plus, maybe we could actually, maybe we could expand the casino more, and, and if we make Jailbreak 17 plus, we could make the casino actually, like, bet our money into the casino. And, that's adding in more features of the Jailbreak. And, one of the things is, people can't, yeah. And, that will stop making Jailbreak try, because now there's more things to do in Jailbreak, and more newer things, and more newer features. Which, which in turn will increase the player base. And, also keep in mind, obviously another concern is, like, how, it will, hurt YouTubers' channels, because, YouTubers, they kinda now the modern backbone of Jailbreak, because, they need to build channels. That's why I believe Asimo gives them vehicles every season, is because that vehicles could be used to, make them more views, which in turn will cause YouTube to recommend their channels a lot more. And YouTube recommending their channels will, cause more promotion to Jailbreak. Again, expanding Jailbreak. With a bigger player base. Which, yeah. But I think, that will, help Jailbreak a lot more. But my defense was lag. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Here's what I think, is that I actually recently, used the game Phantom Forces, for example. It is way smaller than Jailbreak. Phantom Forces is literally a smaller game than Jailbreak. It has 3,000 players. That is about, let's see, there's 21,000 players right now, so that is literally 1/7 of the entirety of Jailbreak. And they are doing very well for 1/7 of the Jailbreak players, so no, it will not affect the YouTubers at all, actually. It's like YouTube channels will not die off. It will probably, they will probably be, they would actually probably stay the same, if not better, which is, which is good, because, Phantom Forces YouTubers make around the same amount of, views as, like, regular Jailbreak YouTubers, so it's like, what does it really matter? Or at least they make a good amount of views for 1/7 of the same, 1/7 of the player base. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That is why, I think, Jailbreak should, be 13+. Yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this, video, and yeah, bye.